Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Let's Play Starfleet Academy, our final episode. Yes, we will be tackling missions 21, and assuming that I've done everything right, or at least well enough, I will also be doing mission 22, which is only playable, as I said, if you do certain actions correctly, I believe. So hopefully we've done that, and yeah, we've officially closed out this game. And we can move on to the next game. But we'll talk a bit more about that once we've hopefully completed this. And hopefully no mission-breaking bugs that is going to waste my time. So, shall we load up and get to it, I think.
Look, Forrester, McGee may buy your story, but I don't. Why do you really want to join the Vanguard?
Captain Kirk convinced me. He discovered the Klingons were behind the attacks on Bicea. But the Federation Council threatened to strip him of command if he went public.
And the mysterious alien ship?
Sturck and I fabricated some evidence.
You helped capture Faith Gage.
That was personal. She nearly killed one of my crew.
I'm picking up a memory from 8 years ago. A Lieutenant Alan Forrester, his uncle, was killed by a Klingon bird of prey. The colony was later awarded to the Klingons, just like Bicea. His belief in our cause is quite strong.
He certainly hides it well.
I'm better at playing Starfleet's game than you are. Where do we go from here?
We do nothing. Devolution Day begins in less than 1 hour.
Devolution Day?
McGee, it will be the end of the Federation as we know it.
How?
Oh, you'll know when it's time. But when it's over, we'll be able to place Kirk in power as the ideal leader of the new Federation.
God, this guy is so fucking dumb. Jesus. I mean, let's stop to think about this plot. I'm assuming that this is going to involve hitting various people in command authority, or, you know, first you've got to take out the president and the Federation Council, then you have to take out the entire command staff of Starfleet. You know, Kirk is just a captain at this point, he's not an admiral anymore. And you're just assuming that Kirk is going to go, yes, I will take full command of the entire Federation because that's what Kirk is good at. That's what he's always, you know, he's a starship captain. That's where Kirk belongs. Yeah. How are you going to deal with the fallout of the other races of the Federation with this coup d'etat? You know, I mean, DS9 kind of went into this a bit with the two-parter in Season 4, where Admiral Layton attempts to do a coup. That at least had some internal backing from higher-ups in Starfleet. These are a bunch of fucking cadets who think Kirk is going to help them, but also I like the fact that they're using this very pro-human group is using an alien telepath to decide who's virulently pro-human. I mean, McGee is obviously, you know, they dragged her off in the back there, so she's probably not going to be into this anymore. But yeah, this is so dumb. Also, Mr. Punchy Face is just, he's really hamming it up. Really hamming it up. Anyway, we don't want to break the game yet, so why wait? Let's feed him some more bullshit.
Why wait? Kirk believes in your cause so much he might join.
Are you serious? You know him that well? How long would you need?
I can have Kirk here in a few hours.
You have 1 hour. That's the deadline. You better be able to deliver, Forrester.
Oh, I will.
Stop the countdown.
Why?
We don't want to incinerate Kirk on his way over, do we? Go ahead. Use this to give Kirk your message.
McGee.
It's been nearly an hour. Where's Kirk?
Don't worry, he'll come.
We've given him enough time.
I told you, he'll be here.
I'm not waiting any longer. Give me that. I'm restarting the countdown.
I hear there's a group willing to take on the Klingons. Well?
It's an honor, sir.
Get to the point. What's your plan?
We've set bombs in the offices of key Federation officials. Once they're gone, we're ready to step in to restore order immediately. Sir, you will be presiding over the new Federation.
Better have planted those bombs well. Federation security is no joke. Let's see your layout. Incendiary bombs planted in public areas near Starfleet security. Planetary defenses and the Federation Council. Detonation in less than 1 hour. Very thorough, Mr. Malak.
Thank you, Captain.
You want to know what we're fighting for? The future. The galaxy is filled with murdering Klingons. No one has the courage to stop them. More unaligned worlds brutalized by Klingon forces. I say, enough! You are the new blood that will stand up to interstellar barbarians.
Okay. Just to go back to how dumb this plot is, his cadre of people doesn't seem very big. Also, I mean, Kirk says Starfleet security is no joke. No, it really is a joke. How many times has Starfleet security failed to catch on to something? So I suppose it's kind of keeping in tradition there. I mean, but seriously, to have this many bombs in key places and no one notices, and yeah, there's just been zero thought to the fallout of how you implement your coup d'etat. Just putting Kirk in charge is not gonna make things better. I mean, what about all the other Starfleet captains or any other one who has command authority? They're gonna say no. And then the Federation devolves into civil war, which aids the Klingons and the Romulans, or any other adversary to the Federation, and the Federation likely collapses. So, very, very dumb. Anyway. Okay. Do we decide to stop the countdown, or do we defuse the bombs by burning out their timers? I wonder what happens if we choose the wrong one. Because if we burn the fuses, that might cause them to explode. That could be funny. Let's try and stop the countdown.
Ever since the Organian peace treaty, the Federation has been a wolf with no fangs. Hostile aliens nip like dogs at our heels. And what do? Nothing. Every day of peace brings us closer to the end of the Federation.
Forrester's betraying us. All right, he's just stopped the countdown. I can restart it. Kill him.
Well, I made the wrong choice. That is the first time in this entire playthrough that I've died in a cutscene. I don't know if it's possible to die in any other cutscenes, but okay, wrong choice. I like also that Forrester kind of flinched before the beam even hit him. Anyway, brilliant. Let's get back to that choice, shall we? Just going to skip through. Right, so we're going to try and defuse them by burning out their timers.
Ever since the Organian peace treaty, the Federation has been a wolf with no fangs. Hostile aliens nip like dogs at our heels. And what do? Nothing. Every day of peace brings us closer to the end of the Federation.
Forrester's betraying us. Traitor, he's trying to blow out the timers.
But yeah! Give me the phaser now! Put it down slowly. Slowly. Back up against the wall. Alien dies first.
Stop.
Oh, please, don't tell me you're a traitor, too.
Forrester lied to you. But he betrayed me first. If you want me to be your new leader, his punishment is my call, not yours.
Yes. Yes, Captain. Aye, sir.
This isn't set to kill.
It isn't?
No. It's set on wide-angle stun. Kirk to security. Need a security detail beamed to this location. Nice work in disarming those bombs. Now, I don't know about you, but I could use a drink. Have you ever tried Saurian brandy?
It's amazing, but with all that's been happening, I still have to prepare to graduate from Starfleet Academy.
Okay, well, I love Kirk's wide-angle stun. That was great. The whole sequence was pretty fun. Although, interestingly, it looks like McGear didn't quite get the stun, and also everyone woke up at the same time. That old trope. But God, Milan Punchy Face is so stupid. Even when he thinks Kirk is going to betray him, it's like, oh, you're a traitor too. So what was your plan if Kirk didn't go along with this whole thing? Are you going to sort of self-empower? Oh, Jesus. My brain hurts with how dumb his plan is. Anyway, I'm guessing we should continue our simulations of the mcclinty.
Sturrock and I had better finish our simulations quickly. This is not good. Even the universal translator is stumped.
Interesting. The mcclinty matrix only seems to respond if we mimic its cybernetic patterns.
It's as if the mcclinty are sentient but have no real language. It could be an autonomic function, but not real sentience. They could be like cosmic parrots, like mimics.
Parrots do not build spaceships. We must keep trying.
Cadet's log. Well, looks like I'm still in the academy. There were times I thought I'd blown it, but now I think I've made the right choices after all. Speaking of choices, I spent a lot more time on the simulation than on my class studies. I might not graduate first in my class, but I just felt that Sturrock and I were too close to an answer to give up.
All known sentient creatures are neurologically wired to use language. But the mcclinty appear to have no language in any conventional sense.
But we get a clear response when we mimic its actions.
True, but irrelevant.
But you said there were old pathways and new pathways. Why would that be unless it were changing? Or maybe, wait, let's try this.
Fascinating.
Oh my God! We did it! We did it, Sturrock!
Enter. Now, gentlemen, please explain your findings.
Earlier, we concluded that the mcclinty are not conventionally sentient and cannot comprehend a spoken language. However, we have now determined that they can learn.
We can't make the mcclinty follow human thinking, so we have to try to follow their thinking. By mimicking the mcclinty ship's every move, a Federation ship can establish a rapport.
Intriguing ideas, but I find it impossible to think that any crew would attempt to try such a radical theory. So don't feel too badly if it was never actually tested in the field. Still, you do deserve some sort of commendation for such a unique graduation thesis. Dismissed, cadets.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. And with that, the door closed on a year's work. Time for the final mission before graduation.
I'm kind of wondering if we're going to get the mission or not. He says final mission, but let's see. Alright, so hopefully we have got the mcclinty mission, and I believe they're saying here it's a lot of mimicking, so we might have to basically mimic its actions in order to establish a rapport with it. So let's continue. Let's see what our final crew ratings are. Oh, yeah, I got back to 100%. Everyone else pretty high, all the same. So let's see what happens.
Good morning, cadets. We have a crisis on our hands. Small Klingon fleet has crossed the Federation border, composed of at least one heavy cruiser and 3 birds of prey. They have openly defied our treaty by destroying 3 Federation freighters, the last near New Danube 4. There are 2 Federation colonies in that sector as well, Omega Altair and Proxima. The Klingons deny any fleet action and are dismissing the reports as propaganda. Starfleet security thinks it may be a precursor to a larger invasion. The USS Alexandria and the USS Rutherford, 2 Miranda-class vessels, will rendezvous with you at New Danube 4 to conduct both patrol and intelligence missions. You will be in command of this task force. Use it wisely.
Captain's log, stardate 4990.5. A Klingon fleet has crossed the neutral zone and has attacked Federation shipping. Starfleet has ordered the Paris to lead a task force to repel this incursion into Federation space.
Course laid in, Captain.
Okay, so for some reason I thought we were doing the last mission already because that cutscene before was so long, but we're not. We're still on actually mission 21. So yeah, let's do our thing. And we're back in an Excelsior, so this should make the combat pretty easy. Let's do our usual, and off we go.
Entering New Danube system.
I'm receiving messages from the USS Rutherford and the USS Alexandria.
On screen.
This is Captain Brentwood of the USS Alexandria. We're at your disposal, Captain.
This is Captain Zora of the USS Rutherford. We await your command.
Alright, so we've got some wreckage and a black box.
I'm receiving a distress signal from the Telluride freighter Kasdan in the Chancellor system. They are being attacked by a Klingon bird of prey.
Course laid in, Captain.
Well, let's investigate this first. Let's
Signs, Captain. The shields were breached only twice. The freighter was destroyed by an engine breach caused when a photon torpedo shattered the right warp nacelle.
The shield breach is significant, Captain. The 2 hull breaches are only 2 meters apart. The second shot probably went through 3 decks and exposed the engine core for the photon torpedo shot.
Captain, Klingon gunners aren't usually that precise.
I have found the freighter's computer records container. We should tractor it and decode it.
okay. So let's go find the black box. And bring it into the bay.
Object is out of range.
Captain, the Omega Altair 4 colony reports that it's under attack.
We have the freighter's computer log. Relaying data to Mr. Sturck's station.
Interesting. As unlikely as it seems, the Klingon ships that attacked the freighter had no life forms aboard. In addition, only a heavy cruiser and a single bird of prey participated in the attack. There are 2 birds of prey, unaccounted for.
Captain, the Proxima 3 colony reports that it's under attack.
Okay, so we got 3 places under attack. Okay, so we got 2 other ships here. I guess we can we hail them to...
This is Captain Brentwood of the USS Alexandria. We're at your disposal, Captain.
Cool. Alright, so you go here. You might as well go here.
Aye, sir.
Captain, the USS Alexandria has warped to the Chancellor system.
Let's go to the Rutherford and tell them to go to the other place.
Captain Zora of the USS Rutherford. We await your command.
Rutherford, proceed to Omega Altair. Rutherford.
The course is being laid now. Your instructions shall be obeyed. Rutherford out.
The USS Rutherford has warped to the Omega Altair system. They should arrive in a few minutes.
So, where are we going? If we click warp, I'm kind of curious. Is this the first time I'm actually going to use the navigation console? Let's have a look. Yes. All right. Where is this supposed to go? Destination Chancellor. So we want to go to the Proxima system, don't we? How do we do that? How do we do that? Huh. Okay, this is interesting. Do I use the science station to find a... Proxman system, okay. What's a Proxima? This is interesting. We can go warp 9.9, nice. This is impossible. How am I supposed to... change? Oh, don't like this. Don't like this at all. This is bad. I mean, it'd be nice if we can just, like, put in the name. But I guess we can't. And now I'm so far gone off what we should be doing. And these are all unknown systems. Okay, I don't want to be doing this all the time, so I'm going to restart and I'll send the ships to other places that is not already my course laid in. There might have been an easier way to do that, I don't know. That was the first time I actually dealt with going to the navigation console.
Entering new Danube system.
I'm receiving messages from the USS Rutherford and the USS Alexandria.
On screen.
Just skipping through.
No life signs, Captain. The shields were breached only twice. The freighter was destroyed by an engine breach caused when a photon torpedo shattered the right warp nacelle.
The shield breach is significant, Captain. The two hull breaches are only 2 meters apart. The second shot probably went through 3 decks and exposed the engine core for the photon torpedo shot.
Captain, Klingon gunners aren't usually that precise.
I have found the freighter's computer records container. We should tractor it and decode it.
Captain, I'm receiving a distress signal from the Telluride freighter
Almost rammed into it.
the Chancellor system. They're being attacked by a Klingon bird of prey.
Course laid in, Captain. We have the freighter's computer log. Relaying data to Mr. Station.
Interesting. As unlikely as it seems, the Klingon ships that attacked the freighter had no life forms aboard. In addition, only a heavy cruiser and a single bird of prey participated in the attack. There are 2 birds of prey, unaccounted for.
Okay, let's wait for the other distress calls to come in, I guess. Then we'll send our friendlies off, and we'll go from there. Any minute now?
Captain, the Omega Altair 4 colony reports that it's under attack.
You can go to Omega Altair.
Captain, the USS Alexandria has warped to the Omega Altair system. They should arrive in a few minutes. Captain, the Proximan 3 colony reports that it's under attack.
Alexandria. Never mind.
Aye, sir.
Proceed to Omega Altair, Rutherford.
Captain, the USS Rutherford has warped to the Omega Altair system.
Wrong one.
They should arrive in a few minutes.
Can we redo that? Yeah, go.
Captain, the USS
Thank you.
Rutherford has warped
Right.
to the Proxima system.
Let's go to the Chancellor system now. I wonder how this mission proceeds if you go to the other systems instead.
Chancellor system.
Let's go to Red Alert.
Captain, our sensors do not detect any life forms on that vessel. We should get closer to scan in more detail. A Klingon bird of prey has turned away from attacking the freighter and is now heading towards us on an intercept course. There is nothing unusual to report, Captain. There is nothing unusual.
Captain, I'd rather not draw attention to us during your battle.
Let's deal with the bird of prey then. Against an Excelsior class cruiser. Yeah.
They refuse to answer our hails, Captain.
I accidentally hit emergency power. Where are you? Come get blown up. There you are.
Lower shields have been hit. Forward shields have been hit. We got her engines back online, Captain. We can take her into warp any time now. Lower shields repaired. Forward shields repaired.
Did say something about bird of prey. I'm going to try and get scanning.
The bird of prey is receiving a faint signal. It matches no known Klingon code. The signal is originating from the Delta Lyra system. Captain, the freighter's computer logs indicate a faint signal going to the Klingon ship that originated in the Delta Lyra system.
Okay.
Upper shields have been hit. Outside shields have been hit. Phasers have been hit.
Did you just ram into me, or did you just die from all the torpedoes? Anyway. He did. Where are we going now?
Repairs on the phasers, Captain. Forward shields online.
So we're going to Altair next, are we? Okay, fine. I guess we're just going down the list.
Upper shields repaired.
Entering Omega Altair system.
Captain, a Klingon bird of prey has decloaked near Omega Altair 4 and is heading towards us. Captain, the bird of prey is receiving a faint signal. It matches no known Klingon code. The signal is originating from the Delta Lyra system. There is nothing unusual to report, Captain. There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
Course laid in, Captain.
I clicked scan a few times, that's why we got that spam.
Lasers are online again, ready to fire on your orders.
Lower shields repaired.
Let's go.
Entering Proxman system.
Captain, a Klingon bird of prey has decloaked near Proxman 3 and is heading towards us. There is nothing unusual to report.
Getting a bit close to that planet.
Lower shields have been hit.
Yeah. Let's get away from the planet.
Lower shields have been hit.
There is nothing unusual to report.
Lower shields down to 50%.
The bird of prey is receiving a faint signal. It matches no known Klingon code. The signal is originating from the Delta Lyra system.
This bird of prey's a bit tanky, isn't it?
Course laid in, Captain.
Are these ships coming back under my wing or what?
Never mind.
Cool. Right. Next system.
Lower shields repaired.
Now entering Delta Lyra, Captain.
This is where the transmission originates. I'm detecting a gravitic distortion in the signal. The signal is passing close to Delta Lyra 3. Klingon heavy cruiser decloaking. Captain, there are no life forms aboard the D7. To get a more detailed scan, we would have to get closer.
Well, let's. Have we got other ships?
Captain, I'm reading no life forms aboard. I am, however, detecting one piece of technology. It appears to be a replica of the M5 multitronic computer system, invented by the Federation scientist, Dr. Richard Daystrom.
I remember reading about that. The M5 was an experiment in building an automated starship. The computer went insane and destroyed the USS Excalibur. Naturally, Starfleet pulled the plug on it before it went too far.
I would deduce that Klingon spies acquired the technology and attempted to test it on a heavy cruiser. The cruiser then nested a control program in the computer system.
Just what the galaxy needs. An
insane Klingon supercomputer. No wonder it's attacking everything in sight.
Shields online.
Oh my god, how many torpedoes can this thing take?
An apt term, Mr. Clark, since there are no more D7 has
Jesus.
strong sequence, Captain.
It destroyed itself. Captain, Starfleet reports that all of the ships in the Klingon fleet have just exploded. The threat to this sector is over.
Mission objective complete.
Course laid in, Captain.
Okay, that all happened a bit fast. I was trying to take out the escorts before taking on the D7. I didn't realise the D7 would just kill itself. But hey, got nice reference there to the ultimate computer. I can't remember the name of it. The one with the M5. It was a good episode there, and also where Daystrom was first introduced. But yeah, cool reference.
Hailing frequency open.
Mission
You successfully saved all the colonies and even took on the M5 computer and won. Congratulations. You did extraordinarily well. It was a nearly flawless mission. I have nothing but praise, but I've never been particularly good with praise.
All right. Nice little mission. Really tanky birds of prey. They're much more tanky than normal. So I wonder if that was just specifically for that mission. But there we go. So now we should be beginning the final mission. Let's find out.
Cadet's log. Finally, it's graduation day. Mom and Dad arrived this morning and commencement was a blast.
And it is my honor and privilege to award Cadet David Ross Forrester with the Commandant's Award of Meritorious Service and the Starfleet Call of Duty Award. Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander Forrester.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Thank you, sir.
You've done brilliantly, Lieutenant. Well, I must say I'm impressed. I've never seen a whole team of cadets turn down their postings to continue serving with their training captain.
Congratulations, David. You've drawn a full bridge crew for your mission.
My mission, sir.
We're giving you a chance to test your mcclinty theory in the field.
You'll patrol the neutral zone for 2 weeks looking for the mcclinty. And you have a field promotion to captain.
Thank you, sir.
Captain Kirk thought that your mcclinty simulation deserved more than just a commencement award.
She's been in dry dock for 6 weeks, and she needs someone to put her through her paces.
The Enterprise? I don't know what to say, sir.
And just have her back by midnight and don't scratch the paint.
Captain, the Enterprise is hailing us. We have permission to come aboard.
Mr. Sturck, right over here. Ensigns Karn and Acton. The hell? Ensign McGee? Communications?
Aye, sir.
Mr. Brady? Engineering's right over there.
Thank you, sir. I can't believe this. I've been studying this all my life.
We've heard that before. Mr. Forrester. The command chair.
Aye, sir.
Go on, Captain. Take her out.
Helmsman, impulse power.
Alright, the Enterprise A. I'm wondering how long we were going to spend with glory shots of the A. Not quite as long as the motion picture, but they still went for it. A bit of a contrivance, I think, that we're actually using the Enterprise. Also, why were we immediately promoted to Lieutenant Commander? Okay, I know Starfleet Academy hasn't been particularly consistent in how you're promoted. Like, you do the officer command truck and you're instantly a lieutenant commander or commander. I don't know. Doesn't work for me. So we have indeed unlocked the final mission. I honestly have no memory of what I have to do in this mission. I'm not sure I ever unlocked who ever got this far originally as a kid, so it's going to be interesting. So let's get on with it.
Captain's log, stardate 0000.2. My first patrol with my new ship and my old crew has gone very well. We're serving as an advanced scout ship for the USS Turong. We've been patrolling near the neutral zone for over a month now, searching the most recently destroyed Federation colony. Still no sign of the mcclinty. Despite the gravity of our mission, I can't help feeling slightly excited.
Captain, the USS Truong is late.
Okay, first off, what the hell was that stardate? Stardates are not done by you taking command of a ship and it starts at 000, so okay, whatever. Second, I thought we were on this patrol for 2 weeks, and apparently we're on it for over a month now, so I guess they extended our mission. Nitpicks, I know, but just sort of point them out. Anyway, so no response to Truong.
Scan for them. What was the Truong's most recent destination?
Well, let's find out where they went.
The Truong was headed for the Federation colony on Javik 6.
Korn, set a course for Javik 6.
Course laid in.
Bye-bye interface. Alright, well, let's quickly do the usual. Alright, off we go.
We've arrived in the Javik system. No sign of the Truong.
No sign?
I'm tracking some debris in orbit around the Javik 6.
The debris is from a Federation ship, the USS Truong.
It's been ripped to shreds.
That means we're alone with the mcclinty.
Why didn't we receive a distress call?
It is probable that the force of the mcclinty attack destroyed the Truong before they could react.
Can you follow the mcclinty energy signature?
Yes. The mcclinty energy trail is on a heading of 116 Mark 8, toward the neutral zone.
Course laid in, Captain.
David, the colony has been destroyed. There are no life signs on Javik 6.
All those people.
There are deep craters punched into the planetary crust. It's consistent with the mcclinty attack.
So the mcclinty can't be very far from here.
They don't sound very nice, these mcclinty. I can't remember if there's any reason they're actually attacking, but okay. Let's go to yellow alert, since they're obviously hostile. We need some shields up in case we're suddenly attacked. So let's go to the next destination. I wonder if they gave the Enterprise A extra stats from the normal constitutions. No way for me to tell, obviously, but just idle curiosity.
Scanners detecting an unknown ship. It is in Federation space, heading toward the Klingon neutral zone at warp factor 9. The energy pattern is consistent with the mcclinty.
At that speed, we can only hope to catch it if it stops.
The mcclinty ship has just crossed into the neutral zone.
Damn it, we're so close!
Damn it, Korn, set coordinates! Follow the mcclinty into the neutral zone. I will take full responsibility.
Channeling some Shatner there.
Damn it! Break off the chase. We'll monitor it from the border. We can't enter the neutral zone.
Okay, I don't think entering the neutral zone is a good idea because it will trigger a hostile response from the Klingons. And like that can make the interface go away. Let's break off the chase for now. We'll monitor from the border.
I'm picking up a distress call, Captain. It's from the Klingons.
On screen.
This is Klingon Research Station, board Chart 7 on Kurat 1. We are under attack by an alien vessel. This is Commander 4, calling any ship. We are a medical facility, researching pediatric wasting disease and Jorkot. We're isolated from all Klingon planets and have 10,000 innocent young here.
That is a terrible Klingon.
Magia, hail the Klingon. Magia, contact that station. We hear you, Commander Vor.
Federation?
I'm Captain Forrester of the USS Enterprise.
You must assist us.
We don't help the enemy.
Sorry, we don't help the enemy. Brilliant.
We don't help the enemy. We'd like to, but we can't enter the neutral zone. We'd like to.
Yeah, if we can get him to give us permission to enter the neutral zone, I think that's the best way, so...
Our planetary defenses were not made to fight this beast. I beg you, enter our space and aid us.
I'm on my way, Commander. How could a Klingon ask for help from the Federation?
Yeah, let's just go. Let's just go.
I will bear full responsibility for your rescue mission. Board out.
Captain, this could be a trap.
That is possible. A facility such as Vor described could be a Klingon stratagem to prey on Federation compassion.
No. No, I think Commander Vor sounds genuinely desperate.
I agree with Magia. Like Sun Tzu's 33rd strategy says, use your enemy's agents against them.
Magia, send Starfleet a message with a data recording of Vor's invitation. Korn, set coordinates for Vor's location. Magia, hail Commander Vor and tell him that we're on our way. It's too risky. We'll just have to wait for another chance. Magia, send Starfleet a message with a data recording of Vor's invitation. Korn, set coordinates for...
I would rather let Starfleet know, rather than just doing nothing, so let Starfleet know that, yeah, we're going in, we got this guy's permission.
Data recording sent, Captain.
Course laid in, Captain.
Let's go. There's the mcclinty.
There's the mcclinty. Big as life.
The mcclinty continues to fire on Kurat 1. They're not doing anything else we can mimic.
Okay. Well, they are. They're pointing at the planet and firing.
They're not doing anything else we can mimic.
Let's turn our phasers into manual because we don't want to accidentally target things. Let's see where the
continues to fire on Kurat 1. They're not doing anything else.
Well, let's fire away from the planet and see what happens. I'm going to switch to disabling phasers.
The mcclinty continues to fire on Kurat 1. They're not doing anything else we can mimic. The research facility is 50% demolished. The mcclinty continues to fire on Kurat 1. They're not doing anything else we can mimic. There is nothing unusual to report.
Looks like the voice didn't play for that scan.
Captain, Klingon ships decloaking. 2 birds of prey and 1 D7.
Port side shields have been hit.
Do we engage the Klingons? I don't know.
No response, Captain.
Let's see what happens. Because I don't think it's a good idea to fire on the Klingon ships.
7 has flown directly into the sun!
What?
I'm reading an immense fusion burst from the sun.
Robin, can we warp?
Captain, I think we can get the warp engines back online, but if we warp, we might burn out the dilithium crystals.
It'll have to be enough. Korn, get us out of here!
What the hell just happened?
Phasers inoperative, sir. Captain, I'm registering a massive solar flare in the Karat system. The mcclinty has been caught in the flare. It is gone, Captain.
And we're surrounded. Okay.
Captain's log supplemental. The Klingons tracked down the mcclinty ship and destroyed it. We'll never know if we could have communicated with the mcclinty. We've caused grave diplomatic problems for the Federation. Worst of all, I let down Captain Kirk. Well, time to head home and face the music.
Okay. No. That's that's actually ended the whole campaign because I can't continue or redo. So we are gonna redo. Because that shouldn't have happened, I think. Let's go through that.
Captain, the USS
Hell the Truong. What was the Truong?
The Truong.
Korn.
Course laid in, Captain.
Let's go to Red Alert. I can't be bothered to set our things up again. I'm wondering if this is going to be a buggy as hell mission.
We've arrived in the Javik system. No sign of the Truong. Captain! I'm tracking some debris in orbit around the Javik 6.
David, the colony has been destroyed. There are no life signs on Javik 6.
All those people.
There are deep craters punched into the planetary crust. It's consistent with the mcclinty attack.
So the mcclinty can't be very far from here.
The debris is from a Federation ship, the USS Truong.
It's been ripped to shreds.
That means we're alone with the mcclinty.
Why didn't we receive a distress call?
It is probable that the force of the mcclinty attack destroyed the Truong before they could react.
Can you follow the mcclinty energy signature?
Yes. The mcclinty energy trail is on a heading of 116 Mark 8 toward the neutral zone.
Course laid in, Captain.
Okay, let's try and do this again. Hopefully we can get its attention this time. It's firing at the planet. I'm sure that's what we're supposed to do, is fire in the general direction of the planet. I wonder if we... Did I target the planet last time? Let's try and target the planet.
Scanners detecting an unknown ship. It is in Federation space, heading toward the Klingon neutral zone at warp factor 9. The energy pattern is consistent with the mcclinty.
At that speed, we can only hope to catch it if it stops.
The mcclinty ship has just crossed into the neutral zone.
Damn it, we're so close!
Break off.
I'm picking up a distress call, Captain. It's from the Klingons.
On screen. Magia. Hey. Sorry, we don't have... We'd like to, but we can't enter the neutral zone. How could a... I'm on...
Captain.
That is...
I agree.
Magia.
Data.
Course laid in, Captain.
Okay. Right, so we should be back to where we need to be. Let's try this again.
There's the mcclinty. Big as life.
The mcclinty continues to fire on Karat 1. They're not doing anything else we can mimic.
I'm going to fire at the planet. I'll switch to disabling.
The mcclinty continues to fire on Karat 1. They're not doing anything else we can mimic.
Oh.
Klingon ships decloaking. 2 birds of prey and 1 D7.
Well, that definitely didn't go to plan, did it? Okay. This might take a few efforts, so I'm just gonna...
Captain, the...
Scan for them. What was the...
The Truong was headed...
Be right back.
Captain's log, mission summary. We succeeded in destroying the D7 without involving the mcclinty. We saved the mcclinty and kept them out of the tensions between the Klingons and the Federation. We also saved Commander Vor's hospital. Not bad for a day's work.
As you were. I knew you could do it. You not only met our expectations, but you far exceeded them. Congratulations.
Your analysis of the mcclinty anti-electron matrix has moved our cybernetics program ahead by decades.
Oh, by the way, Chancellor Gorkin of the Klingon High Council called. He says your courage has shown just how archaic the neutral zone has become. I'm not sure I agree with him, but that's quite an admission from a Klingon. Gentlemen, here's to the future of Starfleet and the next generation of captains who will lead them there.
Here. Here. Space, the final frontier. These are the continuing voyages to seek out new life and new civilizations, and to boldly go where no one has gone before.
Okay everyone, I'm back, and you may have noticed that I have not continued the mission. That is because I've spent pretty much the last hour trying and failing every single time to do what's necessary. So you're supposed to mimic the mcclinty's movements and what they're doing. So when you arrive at that Klingon planet, it is firing a single phaser shot at the planet, and according to guides, I've looked up this mission because I was getting really frustrated. You're supposed to do just that. You're supposed to target the planet, ideally manually target your phasers and whatnot, and just fire a single shot at the planet along with the mcclinty. I've looked at a couple of videos. They do the same thing. And in every single time that I try to do it, the Klingons immediately arrive and start attacking, and the mission's a bust. I've tried several variations and I simply cannot get this to work. So this has been a fail. I'm not going to try anymore unless basically if someone in the comments or has played this before and knows what the specific set of sequences you need to do is, then yeah, unfortunately I cannot show you the last mission, so that's a real shame. That's a real shame to have failed in this last bit. Maybe it's just my own ineptitude, but I really feel this is actually really bad scripting on this mission, or perhaps it's just a bug with the a digital version of this mission. It might be that the CD version doesn't have this problem. I don't know, but there you go. That's what it is. So yeah, that is the end of Star Trek Starfleet Academy. Bugs aside, this has been a very enjoyable game for me to play. There's quite a few extra components to this game that I didn't end up really using, such as targeting subsystems and using the navigational console. Well, I used that once and I couldn't figure it out. I quite like this credit sequence here. Very, very 90s. Takes me back to the day of being a young man in the 90s. So yeah, wow. So yeah, next up we will be doing Klingon Academy. And Klingon Academy is by far probably one of my favourite Star Trek games. It's been actually many years since I last played it, so perhaps my opinion is basically got rose-tinted nostalgia glasses on. Who knows? But certainly I enjoy it for the kind of tie-in to Star Trek 6, narratively speaking. And also it's a better engine. It looks better. In particular, the ship destruction kind of mechanics are really cool. Will look a lot cooler than in this one and in Bridge Commander, but we'll talk about that when we get here. So I will at some point make a separate review video of Starfleet Academy. I'll give you my overall thoughts and impressions after replaying this. I do recommend playing this game. You might need a guide now and then if you're having trouble with it. But like I said, this final mission, what a letdown. It's such annoyance to be let down at the very end by that one buggy mission. But as I said, if anyone knows what the correct way to do it is, I might do another video of me doing that last mission, just for the sake of completionist run. So yeah. So thank you very much for joining me on this journey of Starfleet Academy, and do join me next time for the review, and then onwards to Klingon Academy. And I will let the credits here finish, and then I will sign off. So until the next time, do take care.